I said today we're going to be playing what this is basically based off of, so we're going to play up to Fireman. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take, but until we get there, we're just going to have to see. Recent, yeah. Ah, yes, the old Ubisoft. Remember when Ubisoft had that rainbow? Lan, wake up. If you don't get up, you'll be late for school. Yes, I'm not going to try and read it as it's coming out. Just no. PET Net News. Triple World 3 crime is on the rise. Yes, I'm going to be saying World 3 like they do in the Anti-Warrior anime rather than WWW, because if I say WWW every time WWW pops up on the screen, I'm going to go out of my WWW fucking mind. Moving on. It says that the World 3 plan to control the net might be starting. Sleep. You've got mail. Dad, too. Look. Sorry I couldn't get off work Sunday. I'll be home soon. Yeah, I can. Last round, did I? Here's a present for you, it says. There's some battle chip data attached. It's gonna be... There's no option to turn off that text noise, so sorry. I was having a great dream too. I'll expand chip data for you. I'll expand the chip data. So check your PET later, okay? Glenn got his PET. Press start to see chip data and read mail. Glenn got an AI navigation program, Megaman.exe. Glenn, good morning. Morning, Megaman. If you need to talk to me, just push the L button. Okay, let's go to school. Let's get to school. Glenn, check your mail again. Isn't that your job? Yeah, see, there's like nothing to change the options, and so there was no options in the thing, so let's just check my options real quick. Man, there's like nothing that changes. Oh, volume. Let's just half it. There we go. Yeah, cross gun. In this game, they use very different battleships from what are used in the rest of the series. Like cannons, they stay the same, but there were shotguns, cross guns, mails and swords. They stayed the same. There were X panels, but in the later games, they just had you like wave your hand over it and like cracked. But in this game, they actually have you take out a pickaxe and just fucking pickaxe that space, and it's gone if there's no one standing on it. I forget what they call the other one. Oh yeah, there's escape. I don't think escape's in the later games because, you know, you can just press L during a battle and be able to leave. Alright, let's do that because, you know, the game's gonna make a point of it anyway. Len's heard with a stone. Recovery 10A. Lan, you're late. Uh-oh. Mail looks grumpy. No one asked you to wait for me. Did you say something? Come on, let's go. Why do we always have to walk to school together? Silly, because we got so much to talk about. She means she's got a lot to talk about. You just listen. Quiet. Have you heard about the oven accidents? People's ovens have been spitting fire all of a sudden. I bet it's another World 3 virus on the loose. You're just imagining things. Maybe. Well, here we are. Let's get to class. Do you just magically teleport to? Okay. I've been waiting for you, Lan. I challenge you to a net battle, your wimpy Megaman against my Guts Man. I heard that net battling isn't allowed, you know. Oh, stuff it. You should have a big mouth shrimp. We're not bothering her, when are we, Lan? She's a shrimp because she's 8. Well, I guess. Shrimp, that's only taught to a lady. Bong, bing, bong. Oh man, class is starting. I have fucking, like, PTSD from those bells, because I went to school. I heard them. I heard them all the time. I started to lose it. I was hearing them at school, out of school. I was just like, every time I hear those bells, I just flip out. After class and be there. I've gotten better over the years, going on through college and at a job. But yeah. Let's begin class, shall we? First period is virus busting. Who's read the net news? I did. It's a World 3 net crime is on the rise. Very good. Extra marks check. And extra marks for checking your net news. Of course, you should know it too, Lan. It's important we all know how to fight viruses. I'd like to see a World 3 virus take on me and Guts Man. Dex and his silly little Guts Man. What'd you say? Relax, why would World 3 even bother with you anyway, Dex? Why, you, Lan? Quiet in the class. Today we'll be using the common virus called a Met tool. Check in your PET so your network can access the nets. Choose to check in. Press the R button. Yeah. You don't even have to. But I will, just because I don't want to sit here all day. It looks like everyone's Navi is online. Okay, I'm releasing the Met tool data now. Everyone ready? Okay, let's do a demonstration how to delete viruses. I've played like the other 8 games in this series, so I really don't need to refresh course every goddamn game, but I can see why they do it. When fighting, you must first send chip data to your Navi. You choose chips to send into this window. The chip icons are shown at the bottom of the setup window. From here, you choose which chips you want to send to the Navi. Of course, I also understand why they go through this, because every game or two, they change the battle thing. It's so annoying. This shows the chip data you selected. Here shows the attack rating, the versus hit points, show how tough the virus is. You can only send one chip at a time, but you can use multiple copies of the same chip, such as 2 or 3 cannons, so that you use more weapons and fight much better. Now choose which chip data to send to the net with A button, R button. See an example of a chip. I do not care. Now I could choose a cross gun and blast them, but I really don't care. through a paint job. They apparently used to be blue, but then like became green. Ah yes, the steel chip. Used to take over a plot of wide of land. And if there's an enemy that happens to be standing there, it doesn't take over the land, it only takes away 10 HP. It's a very ineffective weapon. This one just says to not add a chip, and it's just like, because how the way the add command works in the first game is that you would hit add and it gives you more chips to choose from, whereas for in the later games, you would select certain chips you didn't want, and then hit add or whatever, and then you have to go through the battle so that turns out chips, but you'd get more chips to choose from according to how many you threw away. Well, adding how many you threw away, but for this one, it was just add some more chip data while you go through the entire beginning of the entire round of the battle without any chip assistance. Yeah, in other games they would darken out the chips you can't select either, because, you know, they have to be clear on what type of chip you're sending. That's all for today's class. Whew. Wow, today just flew by, huh? Let's go home. Okay. Nope. We're gonna fight Gutsman. For no other reason, because you can do this in Overclock. Well, you got saved by the bell, but now it's time to fight. My Gutsman rocks! Got the latest version yesterday. Let's do it! Yeah? That's the spirit. Don't be a crybaby if you lose, yeah? 200 HP. You're a big boy. The problem with using mini bomb is that he doesn't sit still. Like, oh shit! Like a stupid met tool. So you kind of gotta get creative in how you're gonna fight him. It's better to use shot items. Whoa. Fuck, this gets the two cross guns. Just got lucky. Today doesn't count, okay? I'd say it counts. When you've got mail. God, I used to remember the days of AOL, how you got that every time you logged on. You've got mail. Yeah. course, can only be the dash, by the way, so you know, he's using the skates that are attached to the bottom of his shoes. And welcome home. A man from Net Safety is checking your home control panel. You heard, right? About the ovens exploding? That's the accident Neil was talking about this morning. Hello. We think a virus might be responsible for the accidents. We're checking your home's control panel just to be safe. I'm glad it didn't happen to us. Len, you go to your room so you don't get in the way. Let's get on the net. I was never a fan of this version of the nets. I always preferred the later versions. Oh, Megaman. My name is Glide. I'm Lan's classmate Ye's Nabby. One of Ye's programs has gotten lost. I'm pretty sure that it's somewhere in the net around here. I have some pressing chores to do and must return now. If you happen to find our program, could you please come by our network? Here, please take this. Megaman got at Ye. If you use that in the proper place on the net, you'll be able to access Ye's portrait network. That'll be there. Oh, and if you could just imagine yourself, thank you. I kind of like the other way, the way the other games treated that access point as well, because here, if you don't have the proper password, it literally just blocks any traffic from getting through. And it's like, are you kidding me? I don't have any second hits. Jeez. There we go. 100 zenny. 100 paltry zenny. Why I can't find my way back home? Guide, please come find me. Why, this is the lost program. Alright, Megaman, let's go tell Glide. Ye's portrait network. Which is where, by the way? Not that anybody ever fucking told me where it would be, or showed me. That would have been fucking helpful. From another terminal. Yeah, I can exit a terminal. Bookmark Jay's portrait. Now enter here freely. Spreader. Kennedy. There's a method to my madness of replacing all my recovered 10s with other items. I do this in a Star Force too, like anything that's like a recovery item I replace like with higher level recovery items so I don't have as many, and then I just pack in a bunch of powerful ass things in its place. Okay. Night. Yeah, in Star Force, like, when you get the shockwave chip, it actually does, like, eventually turn up and, like, go across some other panels. I don't know if it does it like automatically or if it's like influenced by your movement, but like I always make sure to move just to make sure it does it. I think in Battlefield it's influenced by you messing with the plus pad. hate ones that are just this. It has to be very special, so let's make it a giant effing corkscrew. It's like, do you have any idea how frustrating that is to navigate? Just like, I'd have to stick to the things. It's not like the gap is so wide that I'm gonna fall in the digital sea if I try jumping across them. This bird don't have enough people. A lot of waiting for that custom gauge to fill up. I don't know if they ever fixed it in later games. At least they have good music. Say what you will, but the music for this age of gaming the bar wasn't very high. Chiptune was about the best you got. And the Megaman series is well known for how good it is at chiptune. That's a good one. And of course, nothing happens. Yes, let's jack out. Boom. That's your mom. What could be wrong? Let's go. And the oven's on fire. Man, I was trying to make hotcakes, and look, what did we do? Huh? But it was just repaired. The room said it was fixed, but it's on fire now. Let's check into it. Maybe it's a bug or a virus or something. Are you insane? Clearly. You don't just walk up to a flaming oven and just plug your USB into it. You don't just walk up to a flaming oven. Like, when people in this series make dumb decisions. Shotgun Q. Oh, like, whatever, man. It's not going to be around for much longer, so I don't mind losing a little bit of health. Besides, it gets just repaired after the battle anyway. I don't believe. I'm like, my mind's still back in Star Force, where like you could just, it didn't matter what type of weapon you had, you could just mega attack somebody. 400 zennies. Remember when those colors had purpose? Nope, because that didn't happen yet. They were all the same color, just meant slightly different things. Green was a thing, blue was a thing, purple was a thing, but they meant absolute dick. As you can see. So it's dead. Yeah, I noticed, like, don't worry, I won't use speed too often, but just, like, get past a bunch of the waiting. I'll just be like, I do not feel like waiting through this, sorry to hell, and bypass it. Yeah, but like I said, I don't plan on abusing it too much. This is the thawing section. Yeah, it's not like I can tell. Then just sat on the ground like another dead program. Whoa. Megaman, what's wrong? Megaman! Who's there? Don't bother calling your navvy. He just went boom. You're the panel repairman. That's just a disguise. We're for World 3, silly kid. So only the oven explosions. You're pretty smart. Me and my navvy do good work, huh? Sorry, but you gotta join your navvy. You can't escape. And to think, he makes such a reformation in the later games. Like, he becomes a good guy. He quits World 3 and all that. When I got water gun. Warning, this water gun is not a toy. It's a fucking water gun. It's a super soaker, and yet it's not just like has the power of a fucking fire hose. You can, right? Yeah, let's go. Roger. Okay. Oh, fun. Oh shit. This is already 35 minutes long. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut this video into 2 parts. So yeah, that was part 1 of Megaman Battle Network. Holy shit, I didn't realize I was recording so long. Okay, this is WPC signing off, and I will see you next time when we pick up with part 2 of this, interesting tale. We're probably not going to go beyond episode 2, but I'm going to try and cram Overclock's episodes in here as part of, like, some big bonanza bullshit thing, so, yeah. See you next week, and signing off in 3, 2...